This is it. The Vanarama National League playoff final. Regen Rovers versus Barrow at Wembley. How exciting is that? Our first ever appearance at Wembley. It's probably going to have about 300 people there, but still, magnificent stuff for Regen Rovers. I've got the lucky jumper on. It's going to send us through this playoffs. I trust it. It sent us through the semi-final, and we're going to win the playoff final because of it. But because we're at Wembley, of course, we do need a tie. I've got the perfect one. Nice multicoloured thing. So I'm putting that on. I've not actually worn this tie before. I've done it wrong. I've failed. How has that happened? Seriously. I've somehow put it on the wrong way round. There we go. That's much better. So, against Barrow, they've won twice, we've drawn once and won once. So, it's a bit of... we want to get some revenge here. They're a tough team, based in Cumbria, and I think it's time for a Paul's big day out. I've generally gone for the Lake District because that encompasses a lot of places, and I've been to the Lake District a few times, different parts of it. Been to Keswick, been to Wasdale, been to Lake Derwent, been to Windermere. There's a few places I've been to. Whitehaven, various places around Cumbria and the Lake District, and it's a beautiful place. I would highly recommend visiting it. It's rather, for some of you, it can be a day out if you live in the northwest, of course. But for most of you, it's going to have to be more of a weekend, a week, 2 weeks break there, because it is just a wonderful place. And if you love the outdoors, you love walking, that is the place to go to. One of my favourite places on this dear planet of ours. Now then, I think I'm going to go with the same team that took part in the playoff semi-final. The question is, do I put Jack Young in just for nostalgia? Jack Young instead of Chris Scott? Jack Young instead of Miguel? That's probably the stupid nostalgic thing to do, but a lot of you would want that. A lot of you want Dr. Jones on the bloody bench, don't you? I don't think I can do it. I think I have to have Chris Scott, although he hasn't scored for a while and his morale is poor. In the under-23s, he's not really played this season, whereas Jack Young, he's going downhill though, but his under-23 record is decent. His average rating's very good. Screw it, we're putting Jack Young on the bench. This is absolutely massive. We could be a Football League club after this match. Barrow are favourites, as you probably would expect going into this, even though we've been favourites for quite a few games this season, but Barrow are the team expected to win. We're expected to finish bottom, aren't we? Look at all the fans in the stadium in the background there in Wembley. A lot of people come down from Cumbria to watch this. I'm hoping there's quite a few people gone up from Reigate to watch this. This is massive. And they're going with 4-4-2, but against Wrexham in that second leg, we were very convincing against a 4-4-2, despite being less than convincing in recent games. Someone did actually point out a point that I've always wondered on the last few Football Managers when they changed these player instructions. When substitutes come off the bench, you've not got any player instructions against them? Or does it automatically get replaced by what you've said for this position? I've always wondered that. I don't know. If it doesn't, then you're quite screwed and you have to do the player instructions regularly. You can do them in your actual tactics, but I don't do that. So that's something I'm going to have to focus on, I think, because that could be a good point for why I concede late goals. Because if a sub comes on and he's not got any play instructions against him, he's not being man-marked or anything, then I guess he's open to score goals late on. I don't know. I don't really know how that works, to be honest. It's not something I've really looked into. I've never really massively focused on play instructions. There was a point when I did, probably FM11, I really heavily focused on it. Was that when it first came in? I really can't remember. And then I just let my assistant do it all the time. And more recently I asked my assistant first and then I fill in the gaps. That's what I tend to do. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, it could matter. But today, against Barrow, playoff final at Wembley. This is huge. This is so big. Let's start this match. Look at all the fans. We're at Wembley. It's unbelievable. Why would you want to win the league when you can get into this playoff final and play at Wembley? Even if we lose, we've played at Wembley. Life complete. Look at all those Barrow fans, though. I assume they're Barrow fans. There's more of them. There's quite a few empty seats. They've spread them out a lot, haven't they? They've decided to just spread the fans out rather than putting them in lumps. Anyway, this is exciting. Let's take this opportunity, this huge opportunity, and get into League 2, get into the Football League, become a professional club. Everything could change today. Or it might just be same old if we lose this game, and it could be very depressing. But can we get an opportunity here? It's cleared by their defender, and we don't have anyone mopping up over that side as Hoskins comes forward. But Drury does very well getting back. What's he going to do? He's played it through to no one, but Dibber can intercept and play it into Marlowe. Lovely ball out wide to Stuart Warren. Great ball through to Drury. And it's a goal from Lee Orford. He hasn't scored for ages, but finally he gets a goal, a very important goal, and he's written himself into the Regen Rovers history books. Our first ever goal at Wembley, our first ever goal in a playoff final. Drury with the assist, Lee Orford with a cracking finish into the corner. And we're 1-0 up. But this is an opportunity for Barry to get straight back into it. It's headed away by Orford, I think. And this is, I don't know who that was clearing, but Palmer has got the pace here to run onto it. Can he cross it in, or is he going to shoot? He's put a ball into Drury. Drury scores. We're 2-0 up. This is magnificent from us. Spencer Drury has turned it on in the playoffs. And he's got his 19th goal of this season, and 3 in 2 games now for him. He chested it down delightfully. He still had a hell of a lot to do from that angle, but he found the back of the net brilliantly. It was a great assist from Palmer, to be fair. 2-0! Wow! This tactic has come alive. Maybe I should have just played normal wing-backs from the start. Why did I ever try inverted wing-backs? They did work for a while, to be fair. Here come Barry, though. Are they going to get a goal back? Maybe I shouldn't be attacking now. Maybe we should be defending this 2-goal lead. And that's not a penalty. Lofts with a good tackle, apparently. And I will go counter for the last part of this half, I think. Just because they're going to be pushing forwards. Drury over the top. What's he going to do? He's got on the end of it brilliantly. And now he's put it... Oh, it was unlucky. Warren can't reach that. It just looks so sluggish there. And Barrow can come forward. We haven't changed to counter yet. We're still on attacking as Barry charge forwards and get a goal back. It's 2-1. It's been a cracking game so far for the neutrals. This is what you want to see in a playoff final. Lots of goals. Unfortunately, they've got back into it. Throwing in a dangerous position in the 40th minute. Here's Spencer Drury. Great place. Tim Green. He's hit the post. It was cleared. It was very unfortunate. Tim Green, of all people, was up there. He's had a fabulous season, apart from that one awful game. 2 clear-cut chances and we're 2-1 up. What an exciting game. Keep it up, guys. That's not helped them react, but I need you to calm down. Why would I say that? I'll say that to the defence. I'm just boosting the confidence. I'm going to say I'm happy with Spencer Drury's performance. Okay. I'm not going to look for the overlap anymore. And we'll turn off Be Expressive, but we'll keep it on higher tempo. And we're just going to pump it. That's proper counter-attack football. Leicester City style. This is exciting. There's not actually been that many shots, but it's just been a very exciting half of football. With 3 goals scored. But Barrow looking to get back into this game. Here's Walker knocking it up the pitch to Spencer Drury. Was taken out, but Palmer's through. What's he going to do? He's lost the ball, but Danny by calm as ever. And Marlowe with a delightful ball to Green, who puts the ball in. Drury! Saved. That was a chance. It was a tough chance on the header. He's not really known for his heading, Spencer Drury. Although he has scored a couple headers recently. It was a great counter-attack, to be fair. Half an hour to go. This is the point where I have to pull a striker back, I think. It doesn't matter that we've got Jack Young on the bench. Holmes is going to come on for Palmer. He's going to play as the anchor man again. Orford will play alongside Drury. And we're going to go structured and turn down the tempo. Okay. Half an hour. Can we hold on for a famous victory against Barrow and get through to the Football League? Will we be promoted? Or will Barrow get back into this? 15 minutes to go. Off comes Orford, on comes Brady Chick. And Kevin Miguel's going to come on for Christian Marlowe. He's on a yellow. Let's just speak to him. So Jack Young doesn't get on the pitch, but his presence there is important for the team, I think. The legend of the club. I think he's still favoured personnel, but still. In our eyes, he's a legend of the club. As Brady Chick picks this up, what's he going to do? We're only playing 2 up front now, remember, and We can't actually change back to 3 up front because I've made all my subs now. And this is a long ball. Are we going to be punished for our defensiveness? As Simzelis pulls off a cracking save. I think he did that for the cameras, really. But near post, dives up to his top right-hand corner there. Oh, no! No! It was bound to happen, wasn't it? I've been punished for being defensive. And it's from a corner. 2-0 after such a positive start to this game. If we lose this, there's going to be so many of you guys saying you've bottled it again, Paul. I'm keeping it on counter for now, but it's gone to extra time. What do I say? Let's go for the revenge option again, because they punished us in the second half. Yeah, we were so close. Danny By's knackered. He's put in a shift. I can't bring on a striker. I think we'll keep it on counter because I think they're going to push forwards. We're going to close downward though. No, we're countering. We're going to invite the pressure on, win the ball back and slam it up the pitch. Let's go for much higher tempo. Let's look for the overlap and put the ball into the box. Be more expressive as well. In fact, we're going to be direct. Okay, direct. Very fast football. Cut down with Warren and Green. But I can't believe we've thrown this away again. But what was that? That was weird. But that's just football sometimes. You take a 2-goal early lead. It was too early in a way. We ran out of gas. They scored that goal to get back. And we're going counter and maybe playing a bit more defensive. It invited pressure on. But they scored from a corner at the end of the day. It's not like we... it's just corners. We struggle with corners. As Barrow come forwards... I'm nervous now because I can see Barrow winning it from here. But Miguel does very well. Our young... Oh, what a ball from Chick Spencer-Drury! What a brilliant bit of defending, to be fair. That was a great opportunity, though. Tim Green into Dibba. He's tried to find Chick. I think I need to push Dibba forward because we've got too big a gap between the attack and the midfield. And that's a weird effort from Barrow. Dibba's going to go there. In fact, let's put him there. Advanced playmakers support. Miguel can be a ball in a midfielder support, and Holmes can play as just a... Yeah, he plays an anchor man, that's fine. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Green and Warren to bomb down the wings. And I will give a little team talk. Passionate. Encourage. Did that work? I don't know. Oh. Now the game's decided to break. What's going on? What? Literally, it's decided to... What? I can't press play. I've somehow broken the game by just doing a team talk just before the half-time whistle. I literally cannot do anything. Great. Well, I'm going to leave this for a little bit. If it doesn't come up, I'm going to have to play this game again. There's nothing I can do. What? Am I being an idiot? Or what? Something has broken with... Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it probably for half an hour and then come back to see if it's mended. The game is officially broken. I've been fiddling around for like the last hour and a half on and off, and I just can't make it work. I've been reloading different skins to see if it comes up with the start second half button. I've been clicking on the goals, highlights, and then pressing the live button. That hasn't worked. I've gone back to look at old games and looked at highlights from that, and then gone back to the match to see if it's somehow reloaded. Nope, that hasn't worked. And I can't save it obviously halfway through a game and then reload the game. That's not possible. So it's just dead. And it's basically the tactics have got stuck just as extra time is about to finish, and it's just not happening. Basically, we're just having a little tour of Wembley right now in a drone, I guess, as we're going around, and it's just I just can't make it work. So simply, I'm going to have to restart this match. Maybe we could pretend like some sort of bomb scare occurred in Wembley, everyone's had to go, and then come back in again to restart the... Anyway, I could easily have just removed this I could have edited this out and just started again as if this didn't happen, but I want this to be authentic. This has happened, it's broken, it's stuck on 2-2, I have to restart the match. So, take 2. We go again then. So I'm not making any changes, I can't do that, that would be unfair. We're just going with the same team, same tactic, we're submitting the team. And it's take 2 of this playoff final adventure. Yeah, so strange. It just had to happen in a crucial game, that weird thing, didn't it? There was just no way around. Maybe there was a way to rectify that. But I tried things. And of course, I couldn't really ask on Twitter because that would have given it away that we're in the playoff final. I couldn't just sort of post a screenshot and say, anyone know how to mend this? So I'm sort of a bit screwed in that situation. I had to just do this, I suppose. I think it's the fairest thing to do. I'm going to do the same team talk. I'm going to speak to the defence, and we're going to start the match. Come on, lads. Just realised, did I do player instructions? I feel like I didn't do player instructions. I didn't do as many as last time anyway. Okay, thrown to Barrow in their own area. Oh, this could be a goal. Palmer scores. It's a real cock up for them at the back. Palmer is the man that gets the first playoff final goal for us, and the first goal at Wembley in this parallel universe. In the other one, Orford was the hero. But in this one, Orford is the person that creates the goal with a delightful cross, and Palmer at the back. I think he kneed it into the back of the net there. Unconventional finish, but we're 1-0 up early on in this game, once again, just like the last game. Here's Dibber. It's through, given away, and I think it's because I'm asking my players to pump it into the box. I don't need to pump it into the box, do it. Let's turn that off. We've got it on mixed passing. Here's Woodman. Uh-oh, it's 1-1. It's a brilliant finish from there. Montel Moore, who scored against us in the other universe. And straight away, it's 1-1. Feels a bit silly wearing this tie. I've been wearing this tie all morning. Luckily, no one's come to the door, because that would be a bit embarrassing. And let's open the door and they say, oh, it's Golden FM. Defence aren't playing very well at all, according to the ratings. Bit strange. 1-1, it's been a pretty dull half. Very few shots. Just 2 for us, 5 for them. We had the clear-cut chance, which was taken, and they've had more possession. I need to do something else in this game. We've won a corner late on. Palmer whips it across. Knocked away Marlowe. Here's Warren. Someone have a shot. Marlowe does. Oh, it's off the crossbar. It was an absolute belter from Christian Marlowe. Very unlucky. Oh. 1-1 half time. Spencer Drury's not having a very good game up front. I'm going to passionately say we can still come out with a win today. I'm going to say to the strike force, you have what it takes. Marlowe and Warren on yellow cards. The defence aren't playing particularly well today. I'm going to say to the defenders, you've been unlucky. That's helped them. I'm going to keep it on attacking, I think. Look for overlap. Should we go direct football now? We've got 3 up front. Maybe we should just smash it up. Let's go direct, see what happens. But I'm not going to pump it into the box because we give the ball away too easily when we do that. I'm nervous. This is massive. Are we going to be in the Football League this time round, or is something else going to go wrong? Maybe we'll lose the game and that will just be finite. That'll be the end. We can't do anything about it. It's just the way the game works sometimes. You just have to put up with it, don't you? 35 minutes to go. If we do end up losing this, maybe you can scream at Football Manager. No, don't do that, please. Don't abuse. To be fair, we could have lost on penalties. It was going to penalties. It was a gamble. It's not like we were winning 3-0 and it screwed up. It screwed up when we were drawing 2-2, an equal game, and it's given us the opportunity to play a game. It's 1-1, and there's still an opportunity here to win this game. I'm going to have to make some subs. Spencer Drury hasn't scored in this game. We're doing it. We're bringing on Jack Young. The defence have been really poor. Lofts is coming off for Holmes. He's had a bad game today. Although he scored the fluky goal, of course, to help us win the semi-final. Holmes is solid. He's coming on. I think playing... A lot of you have been saying stopper. Don't play stoppers. It just doesn't work. So I'm not going to play a stopper. Stopper at this level anyway. And Holmes will just play normally as a centre-back. We'll do that for now. Jack Young, can he be the hero? It's written in the stars, surely. 22 minutes to go. Jack Young comes off the bench. He didn't come off the bench in the other game, but in this one, can he do it? Can we pull off a remarkable result? I'm going for the classic encourage. Passionate encourage. Come on, lads. That's all I know. I'm a great manager. It's going to extra time again, though. I think I'll make if it goes to extra time, I'll make the sub. It's gone to extra time. I'm going to passionately say, avenge again. Which Jack Young's fired up about, which is good news. The midfield is knackered. I could bring Brady Chick on for one of them, but I'm going to bring Miguel on for Marlow. We're playing it a bit safe. I'm going to play him as a support ball-winning midfielder, actually. And Orford staying on, so the other strikers are going the distance. Brady Chick doesn't get the opportunity in this game. We are going to pump it, though, to Lee Orford. I'm going to hit early crosses into the box. Let's try that. Jack Young always liked it when we pumped the ball into the box. He would just run onto it with his pace that was surprisingly fast considering his attributes are shocking. He's a miracle worker, is Jack Young. But can he provide a miracle today? Or maybe not. Barry with the free kick knocked in. Uh-oh, but Sibs Ellis, that's comfortable for him. We've had 14 shots to their 10. They've had 0 clear-cut chances in this game as Orford wins the ball. Palmer through to Jack Young. Jack Young! Jack Young! Oh. Good save by the keeper. That was the opportunity. That was a half chance. That was the one. But he didn't take it. It's unlucky. It's a good save by the keeper. And that's Jack Young's first shot in the first team for a long time. Here's Orford. Into Dibber. Into Green. Tim Green plays it through to Miguel. Is this going to be another opportunity? Palmer. Back to Miguel. Tim Green. Tackled. Ugh, we can't get a shot away and that's a little bit frustrating. And they've got an injury. Are they down to 10 men because of that? No. Oh no, he is. There's no player coming on. They're down to 10 men. We can take advantage of this. Let's shoot. Let's what should we do? Control the game? Is this when we should control? No, I think we should attack. We're going to push up a bit. I'm nervous because obviously this could come back to bite us on the bum with their counter attack. Dibber's knackered as well. Okay. 15 minutes of football. It's worked this time. It's not broken, fortunately. Can we take advantage of the man advantage? Or is it just going to peter out into penalties? 8 minutes to go. Tim Green to Miguel. Lovely ball into Palmer. What's he going to do? Palmer into Dibber. Dibber's completely... Yeah, it's obvious that he's tired because he's just given the ball away. But here comes Holmes doing very well. Plays it to Warren. Knocks it up the pitch to no one. That's poor. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why did Bai just stop then? Here's more. It's wide. It's wide. Okay. We're going to pump the ball up there. Dibber's going to go there. Miguel's going to play more of a defensive duty now in the middle. Dibber is completely off his feet, but he's going to have to keep fighting for us. And I'm going to make the wing-backs attack. Whip the balls in. Let's exploit the flanks instead. No, we can't wait. No, we're going route 1. We're going bloody route 1. Let's do that. No, I could go overload, but it's just so much of a risk. Is it worth taking? I don't think so. Maybe penalties will be our saviour. We've got Marlow. Oh, Marlow's come off. No, we don't have Marlow. And Grant Waugh, our second best penalty taker, is on the bench. Why didn't I think of this? Here's Chris Holmes. Back to Sibs Ellis. There's 40 seconds left of this playoff final. Sibs Ellis into Palmer. Out wide to Tim Green. Put a ball in, Tim Green. No, that's the end. Or is this an opportunity for them? No, maybe there's still time. 20 seconds. Stick the ball into the back. But Palmer. Dibber. Miguel. Get the ball in the box. Oh, Jack! I cannot believe that. What? This game is just ridiculous. It's like it's got a brain of its own. It knows. How? How is this? How has that happened? Jack Young has put us in the bloody Football League. That is absolutely ridiculous. Only his second goal of the season. Jack Young with the most crucial goal in the club's history. How is that possible? Oh my, the story of Jack Young continues. The last 10 seconds. Well, Dr. Jones or Jack Young, what moment is the best moment in Regen Rovers history? Those two moments are just unbelievable. This is just, wow. I do love you, Football Manager, sometimes. That is just ridiculous. We're in the Football League. Well, I'm going to have some reflecting time. I will be back with a season review. I wasn't sure if I'd do a season review, but I will, because we need to. How has that happened? Well, thanks for watching, guys. As always, please smash that like button to show support. But we are going to be playing in League 2 next season. Keep your eyes out for the Season 6 review coming out shortly. Now to recover. Oh, wow. Get the ball in the box! Oh, check it!